The Dow Act Foundation, sponsored in part by the Harry and Jeanette Weinberg Foundation, is a 501c3 tax-exempt nonprofit organization for the advancement of alternative cancer treatments and prevention. Aloha, I'm Kai Michelle, Executive Director of the Dow Act Foundation, and we are here to help anyone that is willing to help themselves. We do Joyful Healing the Aloha Way, which is a program based on the traditional customs of the Polynesian and the Hawaiians. And we like to get back to our roots, and we want to find joy in everything we do, in life, in living. And what could be more wonderful than to dance and sing your way to health? And that's what we're all about. Meet Flush the Golden Gecko, mascot of the Dow Act Foundation and descendant of Mo'o woman Kihawahini, Aumakua of King Kamehameha I. Like the powerful guardian spirits of the past, the geckos of today have a magical power and a gentle wisdom. And Flash is here to teach us joyful healing the Aloha way. Aloha. As part of the healing program with our Alternative Cancer Treatment Foundation, we use humor and comedy as a form of healing.
Please put your hands together for Diana Lee!
Thank you very much.
My name is Diana Lee. That's one name. One name like Madonna. One name like Pink. One name like Lassie. I grew up in a Jewish and Catholic family. That's double the guilt. For years I didn't know what Protestants were. I thought they were those people who picketed in front of the federal building. You know, whenever anybody finds out that I'm Jewish, which is so unusual for a comedian, they're asking me questions about Jewish history and Jewish culture. And the one I usually get is, hey, you know when the Jews left Egypt, and you know, why were they in the desert for 40 years? Easy. Moses would not stop and ask for directions. It's a tough one. I did some work for the Lung Association. They were getting ready to collapse. I tried to breathe some new life into the organization, you know, but the big donors were just not coughing up the money. I've also worked with the Alzheimer's Association, and in fact I did their convention, 7 nights, same set, standing ovation. Fabulous group. My father-in-law had Alzheimer's, and so I have a few experiences. One of the things that I remember about him was he would always go around saying, you know, my memory is shot. You know, my memory is shot. One day I was out and he said, you know, my memory is shot. And I said, well, how do you know that? How do I know what? There is humor everywhere. Just sold my house. It was the only way I could get my son to move out. It's tough. Hey, teenagers are always borrowing things. I said, I wanted to use those earrings. Well, my son is in college, and I like to help him with his vocabulary. He used to think that esoteric meant something sexy. So you don't know what that means either. I know, my friend said, well, what does esoteric mean? I said, it means little known. She said, well, that pretty much describes my sex life. Relationships are tough, huh? Okay, I was divorced recently, this morning. So I've been trying those personal ads. Anybody try personal ad? No. A friend of mine tried a personal ad. She met a man who said he was a television executive Turned out he was a TV repairman from Sears. Yeah. I found another one. Tall, athletic male seeks professional woman with sailboat. Send picture of sailboat. I saw one in a senior magazine. Woman seeks older man who likes to sail and dance. Teeth and hair a plus. And what a terrific audience. You know, when I'm getting ready for a big show like this, I often think, if I can make just one person laugh tonight, well, that's a pretty lousy act. My name is Diana. Enjoy the rest of the show.
A very dear friend of mine, Novale Gonzalez, who is a professional entertainer, has been doing shows with me for the community, and especially the senior retirement communities. Not only are these shows entertaining, but healing for those with whom we interact. And we also use them as a way of raising funds for the foundation in order to help others with alternative cancer treatments and prevention.
Shout